give out tons and tons of free picks. We do free pick videos. We got free picks at the site. But our best bets, the picks we like the best, the ones we're betting today, the ones we're most confident in, those are the ones you find in the Premium Picks tab. Of course, you don't have to worry about what our record is there. They're 100% documented, not like the other guys who just say, oh, I'm 62-26 in my last 88 games. It's like, who cares about your last 88? What about the other, 400 before that? Well, we show every premium pick that's ever been made at our website. Super proud of that. For better, for worse, some days are better than others, and we stand behind our picks regardless. So be sure to check out our premium picks. But anyways, got college basketball, a solid card, and then we have 10 NBA games. And we've also got NHL today as well, just 5 NHL. So without further ado, we've got the gangs all here. Brian, good morning. What do you got going on today?
I was going to say, I thought the college basketball card was crappy today, but
I think it's the best one of the season. So it's like,
Anyway, for me, another winning day, 3-2 yesterday. 4 of the last 5 days have been winning days. I got my NBA, what's it called? Ultimate 3-pack. 2 NBA plays, 1 college basketball. My NBA is 22-12 on the season, 65%. So hopefully we can get another 2 NBA winners in there in that college basketball. Pick it up for $40 at pickdogs.com.
Chris, what do you got?
For me, it's Whale Bet Wednesday. 5 college hoops plays in an NBA package, NCAA package, and 3 NHL plays in a hockey package. Some of my biggest and best bets of the week: 11-1, 12-1 if you have a long-term subscription, and on Whale Bet Wednesday to start 2021. College hoops pack is $39.95. NHL's $29.95. Or get on one of those longer-term subscriptions. We have a bonus pick in each sport today. You have one of those longer-term packages, so don't miss out on those. Go check them out. Pickdogs.com, sportschatplace.com, premium section.
I got bonus picks today too. Rod, what do you got?
For me, I've got Big Shot Wednesday. I've got 7 plays that I absolutely love. We've been rolling in the NBA. I got 4 NBA plays in there, 1 NHL, 2 college basketball. These are the 7 big shots. So the perfect opportunity to put cash in your pocket and smash the books today. Available over at Pick Dogs Premium, $34.95.
Anyways, a lot of comments here about that Florida-Tennessee game. We don't look back. We only look forward. But I did think it was interesting during the timeout when the Florida players, you could see the coach mouthing to the players, you realize the big money is on Tennessee. That the big smart money is on Tennessee. He said that to them, and really.
When the final breakdown, when you look at the final numbers, it was pretty much 50-50 across the board. So really, it was a bad play for me. But
Florida
I'll take
wasted
the
them.
winning
It was a home team in a rivalry game. They wasted them. It was never
typically over the course of years of picking college basketball. I would like
a home team in a rivalry
game. But the way that I saw that line move, it made me think Tennessee was going to roll. So they didn't show up, and that happens.
It happens. I mean, it's an SEC rivalry game, and that's the way the SEC has been so screwed up this year. Totally screwed up. I thought the Alabama-Tennessee game, to me, was a much bigger upset than that one. But that's, whatever. I've been stinking it up. I have not had a good start to the year, but good thing we got 12 months to get it going. Like I said, I really like today's card. So see a few things that look super attractive. So going back to some of the older things, the way that I used to do things, and I think that those ways are just a little bit more effective for me. So see what happens, and also have my most NBA picks that I've had in a while. I really like today's NBA as well. NBA is a lot more. You could just see the square plays jumping off the page. In college hoops, it's been a little tough because there's so much more emotion in the game, and it's a lot like college football, where some of these rivalries and things like that, they don't have the impact without the crowd in the stands. But in the NBA, I mean, you could just see the squareness of today's card. There's some square-ass games, and some of them I gave out in the video picks, and I'm going to have to recant those, unfortunately, right here on the show, like the Warriors, man. That play looks super square. Super duper square. liking the Spurs a lot in that game, and I really wish I wouldn't have given out in the video because I would have done a premium on the Spurs. Love them. Anyways, got Dallas and the Pacers, Cleveland and the Nets, Sixers and the Celtics. Any of those three, Brian?
Yeah, I gotta say that I love this NBA card. I probably could have had.
What do you think about
NBA
the
picks.
Spurs Warriors game? I know it's not in this time slot, but I mean, don't you think there's just too many people on the Warriors, man? It's like,
well, I have a premium pick on that game, so I mean that
right.
tells you everything you need to know. But.
All right, but I mean, the world, let's just say this: the world is on the freaking Warriors. It's like, I just don't think the books are going to take that kind of beating against a team that has that kind of, and the Spurs, they kind of have the road record to back it up. I don't know. Just throwing it out. I don't have a premium on it. I don't have a premium on it. I wish I did.
The early slot that you mentioned, I like the Pacers at home. I'll lean to them, laying a point or so against Dallas, who hasn't been playing well lately. I like the Cavs with a ton of points against the Brooklyn Nets. I don't think the books are going to take a big beat down on the Nets. They're going to win the game, but I don't think they're going to beat them by 11.
Nets have
so those are the two games I lean to early.
Super public Nets right now, especially with Kyrie possibly coming back.
The line looks like he's going to play, but
yep. Well, it's ridiculous. The line, it's silly. I think the public's going to get whacked in the NBA today.
I hope so.
Chris,
Yeah,
these three.
The two I'm looking at here, I like the Pacers as well. I just think getting a free point with a hard-nosed Indiana team at home is somewhere I want to be. I mean, Dallas probably play obviously because Luka Doncic, and that's it's a very good team, but I think Indiana's the play in that one. And I like the 5 points we're getting with Boston against Philadelphia. Again, I don't trust this Philadelphia as a cover team. I could trust them to win at home. They're really good at winning at home, but covering the number in a rivalry game against Boston, I'll take the points with the Celtics.
I think with Kemba back, now he's got some time under his belt. They're probably going to be a little bit more effective than what we've seen from him so far. Not everyone's John Morant that just comes right out the bench and is ridiculous. Our new official player of our show. Rod?
For me, I like the Cavaliers as well. That's too many points there. Public's all over this Nets team, and then if Kyrie comes back, even better. He just messes things right up for everybody. So he'll just come in, stir the pot up, and Nets will be all over the place. Cavs get the cover. And I'm going to go, I like the Pacers over the Mavericks. I don't get that line at all. Pacers are the better team here. I understand Pacers have a little bit shorthanded injuries. I still think they can get the job done against this Dallas team. I think the Pacers.
I'm back and forth on that Pacers-Dallas game. It's one of the ones that I did the video super early, so it's like I gave out Pacers in the video, but I'm kind of, I could leave it as a lean because it's a game I'm not touching. I like the Celtics too with the points there, and also I think that the Nets would be the leftovers of the box lunch from the Warriors. That's what I'm going to call it. You can call it the fillet of fish. I'll take the box lunch. I think that's really Those Warriors look like a box lunch today, man. Hawks and Pistons, Raptors and the Heat, and Magic against the Timberwolves. Man, these Timberwolves and Magic 2-8 and 1-9 in their last 10 games. These teams just stinking out the building, man. Meanwhile, the Heat have not looked great. And, the Hawks, always defense optional.
Yeah, for me in that time slot, even though they're 3-10, I like the Pistons plus the points. I think they can keep it within a bucket of the Hawks, a team that I like, but it's just, to me the line looks like it's a Pistons play here.
It's weird because both these teams are 3-7 in their last 10. So it's like I think that the Pistons 3-7 just shows up better than the Hawks 3-7 too. They're 3-10 on the season and 3-7 in their last 10, while the Hawks 6-7 on the season, 3-7 in their last 10. It's that's what makes the Hawks look like they're the better team, but actually the Pistons are playing the better basketball. Chris?
Yeah, the only one I liked in this slot, I like the under in the Miami-Toronto game. So just a ton of injuries for Miami and Toronto. They're winning games, but I don't see this being a high-scoring game. I can see this being a 105-99 or something like that. So give me the under.
A little bit of a grudge match from last year, from the playoffs. Rod?
I like the Hawks and the Pistons to go over the number. I don't think they're going to play like a defense there today. We'll get over that number. And I like the Raptors. Give me the Raptors. They've been playing some good ball the last few games. They're looking pretty good doing it. So give me the Raptors here.
Yeah, this Sixers look like a box lunch too here. 7-1 at home, 5-3 against the number.
That's not what the betting numbers look like early.
I don't give a shit. I don't care. I handicap the games and then I look at the betting numbers after. That's what you have to do.
I think the Sixers, when they have their team healthy, I think they can easily compete with the Nets when it comes down to it.
I'm just not showing a large enough sample on this game to really look at the betting numbers at this point. I'm only showing, at least in the sample, that I'm looking at 605 total bets.
Yeah, you need to.
That really is. That really is.
Or so,
and this is this is the most expensive betting software there is, right? So it's like there's just not better information out there than that right now. I spare no expense when it comes to betting software. I don't know. I like the Rockets against the Suns too. That's in this time slot. Spurs, Warriors, I've already made my opinion clear. I like the Spurs in that one. Blazers.
I think you're jumping ahead, aren't you, to the...
Oh, am I? I gave out my picks. Yeah. Another one. I gave them out. I said the Sixers were box lunch.
Oh, I didn't know if you... Did you list all the games of the day? I thought you saved the 10 o'clock games for...
Yeah, I'm listing those now. Rockets, Suns.
Oh, I'm sorry.
As I'm saying it, I'm giving my picks. Because people say that I don't talk enough on the show and do enough of my opinion. So I'm decided to basically meddle in on everybody's conversation. Not talk over you. Just converse with you, Kind of make it like, we're talking about.
Well, as we're talking about the games, I'm wishing I would have put 5 NBA plays in today, but I don't know.
Well, the Rockets look razor sharp.
The Rockets look good.
Razor sharp. Spurs against the Warriors. Spurs 6-2 straight up and against the number on the road this season. Getting a point. Blazers against the Grizzlies. No one likes the way the Blazers have looked recently, that's for sure. And the Clippers and the Kings. Another team that likes to fall asleep in the fourth quarter. The Clippers. Ryan, what do you like?
It really hurts me because I hate taking late games because then I'm stuck up late at night. But the best games on the board for me are the late games. I really like the Grizzlies. They're playing good basketball. How could you not take a point and a half, money line, whatever you got to do? And then I like the Kings plus the 10.5. I think they can keep it respectable against the Clippers, who are playing great basketball. But the Kings have the talent to keep it closer than that.
For me, I actually like a lot in this time slot as well. I like Houston with the points, and I like the over in that game against Phoenix. I just think there's going to be a slugfest in that game, back and forth. They're going to trade buckets all the way to the end. 219 almost seems like a gift for these two, so I'll take the over 219, and I'll take the Rockets plus the 5.5. I like the Spurs as well. They've been great in the underdog role and been great on the road, and I know Golden State's stepping it up, but this line just gives you a ton of value on San Antonio. And I like Memphis as well. Been turning their season around since John Morant came back, and I don't think it stops here. I know Portland, good team, but McCollum's still out for a couple more games, and I think get Memphis' best effort of the season here, so give me Memphis. The free point.
All right, nice story. Rod?
Yeah, I'm with you guys. Give me the Rockets over the Suns here. Oladipo's look pretty good. I also, like Chris says, that over 219 is definitely a gift. I think we easily get over that number in that one. I like the Sacramento Kings as well. That's just too many points. It's one of those games that the Clippers win by like 3. And I also like the over in that one. Not going to be a whole lot of defense played in that one. Take the over. And I like Memphis as well. They've just been rolling 5-0 ATS their last 5 games. Portland, I think I seen somewhere they're like 2-10 or something ATS their last 12 home games. So give me the Grizz.
Now we agree on a lot of stuff today. It's rare.
It is rare. It is rare.
We haven't got to college hoops yet. Let's see what
I haven't
happens
got to
there.
college.
I was trying to come up with yesterday.
Remember,
Biller's
still trying to bet DePaul from yesterday. It's like,
oh, I love DePaul.
I know you did.
I know you did.
That's why I was all over Butler. I didn't win a lot of games yesterday, but I did win that one. For sure.
Butler was your team. How did you not take Butler in that?
Because he's on DePaul. He's got to lose.
DePaul,
He's got to see how much money he can possibly lose on DePaul first.
Oh.
It's like how much of a bad, how much damage can I do to my college basketball record with just DePaul this season? It's like I don't know. 1-16. I don't know. Negative 15 units. I don't know.
I'll be fading Drake every game too.
We gotta change their name to the Bitler Bulldogs. Forget about Butler.
I like it.
He's got his own school.
We go to college hoops. Davidson against Fordham. What a shit game that is. That's why they stuck it at 1:00. Hey, there's UFC on now, right? You know, Payne and Brad did the show last night. Brad and Payne. Got to figure out a name for that show. I like those guys. We got to fix Payne's sound.
Yeah, he's a little echoey, but
yeah,
okay.
I think it's something with the sound settings, on their thing. But also, it sounded like his mic wasn't on.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
It sounds like his mic isn't on, or it's not close enough to him. It sounds like he has his audio settings off on his computer.
You have to check him every day.
Yeah, you got to check him every day. That's why I'm mad when you guys are late. Do a sound check. That's why I'm sitting here. I'm like, where the hell is
computer has a mind of its own.
Where the hell is Chris? How freaking hard is this? Same time every day. That's why I'm like this. I did promise our YouTube commenters that I would talk a little bit more today about stuff that has nothing to do with anything.
Nice.
Why is the chocolate on the Kit Kat bar different in Canada than it is here?
Better quality chocolate.
I like the wrapper better. I'll tell you that much. It's a better wrapper too. Right? It's a better wrapper.
Oh, you guys don't have the shiny one down there?
No, they have.
We're not allowed to have shiny Kit Kat wrappers in America.
No, you guys have. Yours come in like a red and white. It is.
Yeah.
Ours are like a brown and red. Like a different. It's totally different.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't recognize the thing. Doesn't taste the same either. It's a totally different taste.
Huh. I know somebody else told me that what we have as Smarties are like different down there. They're like those little chalky rockets candies that the kids get at Halloween.
Yeah, well, those are made by Necco. Same
Okay.
people that bring you the Necco wafers. Smarties. It's a totally different animal. It was nice because my wife couldn't figure out like what the Smarties were. She thought they were something different, right? Because we don't have them.
Yeah.
So it was like I had them all to myself. I was like on a nice little heater there, but then she discovered, she's like, "Oh, I didn't know that's what this was." Great. my wife, did you guys hear that? My wife just called me a jackass. She just came in the studio, opened the door. She's like, I heard that, jackass.
I'm gonna have to listen back to the replay for that one.
Yeah. All right. Davidson, Fordham, Western Carolina, East Tennessee State, directional battle. Presbyterian against Winthrop. Winthrop just fucked me yesterday.
Yeah, they fucked me too.
I had Winthrop. They just
all of a sudden they just blew up at the end.
Yeah, it was like, and then there's like, so I got the push at least, right? And then possibly the win, right? Because 36 seconds left, up by 16, the line is 16. They've got the ball, right? Turnover. Guy lays it up. Dribble out game.
They were up by more than that. They were up by like 22 or 24.
Oh, yeah,
later.
yeah.
It wasn't a premium, but I put money on it.
They played terrible the first 18 minutes of the game. They were awful. And then they still had an 8-point lead at halftime. Fuck those guys. Mercer against Citadel. They're on my shit list. Mercer, Citadel. St. Bonnie's, VCU. Longwood against High Point. That's kind of a directional battle as well. Got length versus height. And you've got Duquesne and Rhode Island duking it out. Brian,
yeah, for that me in that time slot, I'm leaning back towards Winthrop again. I'm a guy that likes to get hit by a team multiple times, so I'm going to go with Winthrop and lay the 16 here. I think they can hopefully hold on and kick the crap out of my Blue Hose.
Freaking dead to me. Big money coming in on Boston. Chris, anything in this time slot?
Yeah, I like the under in the High Point Longwood game. Every time I look at High Point or Longwood, they're barely scoring 50, 60 points, and these are two low-scoring teams. So I'll take the under 131 in that game. And I like Rhode Island against Duquesne. I know the line's trending in Duquesne's direction, but Duquesne team has not been good this season. They lost one of their best players, just transferring out of the program. In Rhode Island, they still got Fats Russell, and they still got a decent lineup behind him, so I'll take Rhode Island. I'll lay the 5 points on the road.
Yeah, for me in this spot, I like Rhode Island and Duquesne to go over. I don't think we definitely get enough scoring there on that one to go over the number. And that's all I like in that spot.
That's all you like? I like Mercer.
That's all I like.
I like Mercer. That was borderline premium for me against Citadel. Citadel's like due for a something happened there with sound. Citadel's kind of 7-1 at home. I think 7-2 is in the cards for them, and I also think that perfect 4-0 against the number at home is dead duck. I think they're in way over their heads here against the Mercer Bears. I think Biller talked me back into Winthrop. All right, I'll give him another shot.
For some reason, I like to. If I lose like 10 times in a row with a team, I'm just going.
Took
I
some twisting and pulling, but I got there.
I wouldn't bet the house on it though. That's for sure.
Anyways, that's about it for me. You think Iceman had Winthrop money line in that thing? Counted as a big win.
I'll have to look to see who we had today.
I'll tell you, there's been some fuck the Iceman, Iceman sucks carryover. I mean, that's becoming an ongoing theme.
Yeah, people tried calling me the Iceman yesterday. It didn't really make me too happy.
No,
so.
I like name calling just about everyone that had little faith in me in this industry. I like rubbing their face in it is what I like to do. I'll continue to do that. I'll name call and make them feel bad about their decisions.
Mississippi State minus 145 yesterday.
They got housed. I had Mississippi State. They lost. They got crushed.
Columbus Blue Jackets minus 158.
Did they win?
No, they lost. Oh, no, they won.
That was a lot of juice.
You're laying minus 160.
A lot of juice. But that's all right. That's light juice for the Iceman.
That's light juice.
He's still, but still, so those two plays, he's still minus 58 units, right? 0.5.
Yeah, you go 2 and 1, you're still only gaining 0.50 or
not
so.
even that, because 0.42.
Happened anyway. So those are only 3 plays yesterday from my favorite handicapper.
What about double B? Yeah.
It's like I just closed the page.
Like, now I got to give them another click.
I think at 2 views, you could have just told me when I was there. Now I could only give him 1.
He had a solid day yesterday, but he laid minus 154 on the Florida Panthers.
I know what they have today: Vegas puck line or Vegas money line. I'm for sure.
He's been having a good month, it says. So
yeah.
But I would never. I don't know.
Yeah, at what risk? It's the risk reward.
I had the Flyers at minus 145 yesterday, but I don't know if I'd give it out as a premium.
Personally, like I used to be friends with, somewhat friendly with Ben, but I'm not anymore. Because
I'm not.
Because he was a coward, man. I just don't like I don't respect people that are cowardly. And this guy for it's like I knew he's like talking about the numbers, and everything. I was like, I knew the numbers. I owned the website, dumbass. It's like I knew exactly all of the numbers. It was like it didn't make. I could tell you, it made 0 cents. 0. 0. It's like I don't know why people couldn't really understand that. It's like I knew all the numbers because I owned it, right? It's like if you own it, just because you're not the manager, just because you say you own like 10 McDonald's, it's like just because you're not the manager of those McDonald's doesn't mean you don't know what's going on at those McDonald's, right? Ridiculous. Or that you came up with maybe the concept of the hamburger thing. Anyways, fuck that stuff. Get back to the games. North Carolina, Wake Forest, Creighton, Providence. Ed Cooley, I saw do a nice little thing on King Day. George Mason saying that he was the first black coach at Providence College, and that, it was great. George Mason against St. Joe's. Georgia against Kentucky. This is an interesting game. Clemson against Georgia Tech. Another wild line mover. Gardner Webb, Chris Ruffalo's favorite team, up against Asheville. Campbell against Radford. Radford versus Gardner Webb. VMI versus Furman. Valpo, rhymes with Valpo, up against Loyola, as they call them in Philly. Brian?
Yeah, I got in a little bit on Providence this morning, and I'm not in love with it right now. I like it, strong lean, but just a lot of public pressure on the Friars today. I think they can keep it respectable against Creighton, but I'm not in love with it, though.
Wow, Iceman blows donkey dick. That's a little excessive.
I wonder if that's legal in Thailand.
It's tough crowd, man. We got tough crowd. We got it.
Almost spilled coffee.
It's like you read through the comments and it's like, wow. It's like A for creativity, nailed it, stuck the landing. It's like. Where are we at? Rod? Or is it
I gotta get my
Chris?
I've got. I do like Providence in that game. Creighton's a really good team, but 3 of the last 4 and 4 of the last 6 between these two have been within 6 points. So Providence gets up for this game. I like Providence in that game, and I like the under 127.5 in Clemson, Georgia Tech. I just see this being a game where the first is 60 wins, and I don't even know if we'll get there. So I'll take the under 127.5.
How about you, Rod?
For me in this spot, I like Georgia Tech over Clemson. Clemson's just not been so good on the road. Georgia Tech comes to play today. Give me Georgia Tech over Clemson.
Odd line movement there.
There is a little, yeah. And I like Kentucky. I think this is a spot that if Kentucky is ever going to turn their season around, then this is the spot that they should be able to do it against Georgia. Give me Kentucky. Lay the points, and I think this is where they turn it around. Give me Kentucky minus 3.5.
I'm sick of waiting for Kentucky. I'm on Georgia in that game. I'm just sick of waiting for them. Sick of them. Normally, I'm a Kentucky guy all the way, and it's like I ride Kentucky all the way into the tournament. Usually, right? I'm normally that guy, but not this year, man. I am sick of waiting for these bums. This is just a bad Kentucky team. You know, Calipari's an average coach, usually with great talent, great recruiter. But with this group, he can't seem to get it together. I don't think he's got the height he needs.
It's almost like North Carolina from last year.
It's almost like he needs Anthony Davis, John Wall, and DeMarcus Cousins. You know, it's almost like he needs those guys. You know, like that would help. You know, it's like what exactly would help here? I don't know. John Wall, Anthony Davis, and DeMarcus Cousins. Does that work? Yes, it does. It's amazing the players he's had, right? Amazing. I just don't see those guys on this team. You know, they said it was an off year for recruiting at Kentucky, and now we're starting to really see. And you kind of just let it slide off you. But now it's like you're just sick of waiting, sick of it. Now you might as well just bet the other way. St. Joe's sucked. I'll tell you that much. Phil Martelli, bad idea. They're cursed. I like North Carolina a ton here against Wake Forest. I nearly gave this out as a premium. They need they haven't had like a big blowout win, you know? They just haven't had one. Stephen F. Austin against Northwestern State, McNeese against Southeast Louisiana, New Orleans against AMCC, that's Texas A&M Corpus Christi, to those of you playing at home. Houston against Tulsa, Sanford against Chattanooga, Wisconsin and Northwestern, Houston Baptist against Nichols. Brian, any of those?
Yeah, I think in Wisconsin we're going to see what we've been seeing in the Big Ten, like Michigan last night. These teams at home look to come out and really crush their opponents, and Northwestern's lost a bunch in a row. I think the Badgers just kick the crap out of Northwestern. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I agree. I like Wisconsin a lot here. Northwestern 0-5 against the spread in their last 5, and all 5 losses come by double digits. So I like Wisconsin there. And I like Tulsa getting the 12.5 against Houston. I know it's a revenge spot for Houston, trying to avenge their only loss this season, but I just think this is a defensive battle. I think in the end, the 12.5 is going to come in handy. I can see this being an 8-9 point game, but 12.5 seems like a little much, so I'll take Houston in that one. That's all I really like for this time slot.
Rod?
For me, I like the exact same too. I like Wisconsin over Northwestern. Northwestern's going the wrong way. Wisconsin's going to roll them today. And I like Tulsa. Give me Tulsa. That's just too many points. I think Houston wins this game. It's their win, but not by that many points.
Columbus lost is what everybody's saying.
Columbus lost. Straight out.
Brian.
Detroit won that game.
Brian, Columbus lost.
Oh, maybe I was looking at the wrong
day.
No, I think what you were looking at was a wrong graded pick.
That could be. That could be.
Yeah, Detroit won that game.
it's hard to find that guy because he's not on the front page, so you have to do a little bit of searching.
I like Wisconsin against Northwestern. I think what happened is like some teams took Northwestern a little lightly. Man, it's really gone from, Iceman sucks to fuck the Iceman. It's really, it's just taken over. It's like it used to be.
Snowballing.
Yeah, it is.
You know what it was?
It is a tough crowd, man.
Don't get in the way.
I'll tell you what.
The Red Wings plus 1.5 plus the puck and a half at minus 158, and that was a winner.
Oh, that was funny.
I don't know why you wouldn't just take the Red Wings, but no. What do I know?
Man, people just hate the Iceman. Brian's really started something here. He's a go-getter.
I'm going for your title.
Name caller?
That's right. I'll be the champion name caller.
Did you hear what Mick said about us? He called us names.
Yeah, so that excuses all the shit all the illegal stuff you guys did. It's like, yeah, okay, mama's boy.
Mitch called me a fucking idiot.
Well, were you?
It's like, noted. Iceman sits down to pee. What is God, yeah, the Iceman can suck it. He can't suck it. Got Arkansas versus Auburn. This is crazy, man. It's like the worst is when people then they start going on other shows and saying, that would be the best. I think this time for this puppy to go viral. Arkansas versus Auburn. Illinois State versus Bradley. Boise versus Fresno. Whoa, has that game come off the board?
No, I'd moved to 11.
Oh, okay. Washington versus Colorado. Part of my Colorado triple birdcage parlay winner the other day. Sam Houston State against Abilene Christian. And there's Boise at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time up against Fresno, who's just hideous. Brian, you like some Fresno? It's your type of team.
No, I like some Husky, though. I took them against UCLA, and they cashed for me, so I'm right back on. I think
so. Put you only minus 600 units for the season on Washington.
They couldn't beat the Bruins outright, but they let them win the game.
Yeah,
give me the Huskies and the points there. I think is a pretty easy cover.
Way to keep it under 700 units to the negative there on Washington, Brian. I like this. I like that one. It's so freaking obvious.
I'm going to take Auburn plus the 6.5 against Arkansas. I think Arkansas is a better team, but I think it's a rivalry game. I think it comes down to the last few bucks. I see this being a 4-point game, so give me Auburn and the points. Give me Bradley to lay a smackdown on Illinois State. This Illinois State team is terrible. I don't care where they're playing, home or away. I think Bradley wins that one by double digits.
Here's a solid Iceman poop emoji. Kind of says a lot.
I have a frozen poop emoji. And the game that I think is going to get I know it's going to get no love, but I actually think it's going to be a really good game. It's Abilene Christian against Sam Houston State. I think that's an over all the way. I think these two teams love to score. I think it's going to be a back and forth heavyweight fight, and I can see that one going in over 141.5.
I give Brian full credit on this Iceman stuff. It's brutal, man. These are some of the toughest comments I've ever seen.
I know, right? Like, whoa.
These are worse than like the YouTube comments about me. Way out there. Really respect our audience more and more every day. Rod, you're up.
For me in this spot, I like Boise over Fresno. They're just a better team on both sides of the ball. At home here, I think they just roll over. And I like Auburn. Give me Auburn plus the 6.5 there. And Arkansas, Bruce Pearl's got his boys playing really good, inspired basketball. And Arkansas is going the wrong way. They just have not looked good lately. I think, and this is also a nice revenge spot. I think Arkansas beat Auburn earlier in the year. I would take Auburn on the money line. I think they come out and outright them. Give me Auburn on the money line.
I like Bradley. And all the rest of these I did videos on. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. 151 thumbs up, 611 people watching. Wow. Some bad numbers. 3 thumbs down. Sweet. Doing something.
Iceman must be watching.
Iceman, they're all the Iceman. Iceman, Ricky Tran, and whoever else he is.
And the guy from Marietta College.
Yeah, nah, I don't think he watches our show.
Oh, that's right. He's sleeping.
Could be sleeping. I don't know what the hell he's doing. No idea. Don't care.
Taking notes.
Pretty crazy stuff. Anyways. Oh, actually, he's on right now. 14 people watching.
Oh, that's right. They do the competitive
He's going
show.
up against us. He's got 14 people watching.
Probably somebody went on there. You know, they're talking about the Iceman.
Well, he's the Iceman. He'll probably say, you know, the Iceman sucks. So I've heard. Among other things. Let's get to the NHL. We got 5 games today. Lucky Penny falls in overtime. He's had the 3-2, so Lucky Penny's now 4-2. Only 66% winners.
That's funny. Whenever the penny loses, I send Mitch an emoji or something.
Yep.
And the penny is an overtime loss.
Huh? Well, we'll see.
Overtime loss. So it's like 3-0 and then 2 because the 2 should be over here.
No, we don't score it like
hockey penny.
No.
Well, it should be. It's a hockey penny.
Well, if you bet on that, you lost, so it's a loss. I just got a vendetta against the penny. I don't know why.
Leafs and the Oilers. We got the Blues and the Sharks. We got the Ducks and the Wild, and that could be the penny game. Either that or Vancouver-Montreal. And Vancouver-Montreal. And Vegas against Arizona. There's the Iceman play right there. Vegas plus a goal and a half. Reverse puck line action.
Yeah, for me, I think this for me it's the worst betting NHL card I've seen this season so far. But I think there's some value in the Coyotes.
Oh, Brian,
I'm
sorry to interrupt you. I forgot it was Wednesday.
Oh yeah, Wednesday. Okay. Coyotes plus money against the Golden Knights. I think that's a ton of plus money there, and I like the Ducks at home. They won 1-0. I think the other day against Minnesota. I think you get plus 120 there. It's not too bad. So those are the 2 hockey plays I like.
Actually, I don't know. I think this is actually one of the better hockey cards. I found a lot of value on this one, but the 2 I like for free plays. I like Toronto winning the minus 150 against Edmonton. You could probably take them to win in regulation to get that price down, but Edmonton's a mess defensively right now, and I still think they're a 2-man show with McDavid and Draisaitl, and Toronto, we're starting to get consistent efforts from them. So I'll take Toronto. And I like the over 6. This was almost a premium. Over 6 in the San Jose St. Louis game. These two teams, as good as they are defensively, they've been having problems keeping the puck out of the net. I really like the over, and that's why I can see a 5-4 or 5-3 game. So give me the over 6.
For me, I love the Leafs over the Oilers here. The Oilers are just a dumpster fire. They're 1-7 their last 8 in Toronto. Give me the Leafs. Take the juice off by taking the puck line. Leafs easily win by 2 today. I love the Blues. Blues will bounce back. They're not going to lose to the Sharks twice. Take the Blues on the puck line. And with Chris, I love the over. We're going to see enough goals to easily get over the number in that one. 5-3, 6-3, Blues win. Love the Ducks money line today. Take the Ducks. The Wild are 8-18. Last visits in there. The underdog in that series is 6-1. The last 7. And I love Arizona. Give me Arizona over Vegas. I also like the under in that game. These two teams, they did play on Monday and went to 4-2. Just went over the number. It'll be even closer than that this game. Take the under. And the Coyotes. That's all the hockey I like.
All right. Any bird cages?
Yeah, there's one I like for the college hoops. I like Tulsa plus the points, Wisconsin minus the points, and the under in the Georgia Tech Clemson matchup.
For me, I've got 2. We'll start with the hoops one. I like Rhode Island over the number. I got it at 137.5. Take Auburn plus the points and Georgia Tech plus the points. All right, those 3 up. And my hockey. So Blues on the puck line, Arizona money line, Leafs on the puck line. Parlay those 3.
Yeah, for me, I got a mixed NBA college basketball 3-game parlay. The Memphis Grizzlies plus any points you can get. Wisconsin minus the points, and the Sacramento Kings plus the points.
So apparently, there's a problem with the premium picks. My picks are in there. It's just for some reason they can't be viewed. I have a ticket into Tech. It should be fixed shortly. I'll go with Winthrop, Georgia, and Stephen F. Austin. Winthrop, Georgia, Stephen F. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Have a great day. Another fun show. And, of course, we'll try and act more professional tomorrow. I'm going to get with the Tech guys and see if I can fix this thing.